Twinkle friends. My name is Chaewon Kim, and I am in the class musical Swans. Today I want to share my experiment about which paper airplane can fly the farthest. I made several paper airplanes today and measured how far each one flew. After that, I picked the one that flew the farthest. First, my dad taught me a simple formula, which is distance equal time multiplied by speed. From this, I learned that for an airplane to fly the farthest, it needs to stay in the air for a long time and fly fast. Based on this, I thought about what would help the plane fly the farthest. Here are some ideas I came up with. The plane should have big wings. The plane should be light. The plane should have sharp, pointy shape like an arrow. The plane should be flown high. The plane should be flown with a lot of strength. This plane should be flown with the wind. But the last three ideas don't have anything to do with the airplane design, so to make it a fair test, I kept those things the same for all the airplanes. I decided to do the experiment in a large community space in our apartment. There were no wind, so all the airplanes flew under the same air conditions. Then we made a paper airplane launcher. It used a rubber band to throw the planes with the same force every time at the same angle. Through the internet, I also learned about 4 forces that affected airplanes. These forces are lift, gravity, thrust, and drag. Lift is the force that makes the plane go up because of the wind over the wings. It depends on the wing's shape and size. More lift makes the plane stay in air longer. Gravity is the force that pulls the plane down because of Earth. If the plane is light, it can fly longer. Thrust is the force that pushes the plane forward. But we use the same amount of thrust every time with the launcher. Drag is the air resistance. The smaller the surface area of the plane, the less drag it has and the faster it flies. Using these ideas, I made 7 airplanes with different weights and wing sizes. I also made some planes with a heavy front or folded the wings to make them fly more smoothly. In total, I made 10 airplanes. I tested each plane twice, so I did the 20 experiments in total. The airplanes that flew the farthest flew 7.5 meters. This plane was the lightest and sharpest with small wings. From the results, I learned that the most important factor was drag because the plane, the smallest surface area and the sharp front flew the best. Gravity was also important second to dragging power because heavier planes couldn't fly as far. The width of the wings wasn't very important, and sometimes bigger wings actually made the plane slow down with drag and lose direction, flying left and right. Interestingly, when I folded the tips of the wings, it held up the airplane flying more steadily forward than when I folded them down. I also tried making other airplanes with the wings folded in different way upward, but it still didn't fly the farthest. In the end, I found that keeping the sharp wing shape to reduce the drag was the best way to make the airplane fly the farthest. I think if there was a wind, or if I flew the planes at all different angles or with more strength, the results might have been different. In the end, I choose my favorite design, the airplane number 1, as the one that flew the farthest. Thank you for watching my video!